Hello, everyone. Welcome to ELI, the place where you get your daily dose of inspiration for entrepreneurship. And today we have with us Chirag Jadhav, who is the CTO and co founder of Tablesprint, which is a SaaS platform that empowers clients to build apps in minutes within minutes with the help of AI. Hi, Chirag. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you, Priyanjan.
Uh, to start with, Chirag, I would request you to introduce yourself to our audience, a little bit about your background. What all things did you do in your past life before entrepreneurship, and how did you land up into entrepreneurship?
Yeah, thank you, Priyanjan. So, if I talk about myself, I was a kind of a graduate engineer, which I've done from University of Pune in 2014. And like others, I've started my career with service-based organization. And from initial, I was having that instinct that I want to do something into the product. I work for a company for a period of like 1 or 2 years, and then I got a good chance to build something in the product in 2000 in early 2016, what we can say that. And that product was RainCan. So where I and Abhijit built that product from the scratch, and that was the India's first subscription based product where you can come and you can subscribe something, and you will get uh, things on your daily basis, what kind of frequency you have set.
Mm-hmm.
So my inclination toward product was from initial phase, only from when I was kind of an engineer and I was searching for any kind of job. So
Right.
from that point, I find something in me that I should build a product. And my first product which I built was RainCan, and it was very much close to the customers. And actually, it was solving a real-time problem of the customers, because it was very difficult to manage with a milkman and figure out what days I've taken how much quantity of milk, and you need to note it down on paper or something, or sometimes on calendar. In India, what we do, our mother used to. It was very complicated, and if you want to change, suppose sometimes your guests are coming or you are going out of town. So if
Mm.
you forgot to intimate the person, then it's that particular things were very complicated. So we figure out that problem statement, and we started working on that thing, and we got a good response from the customer also. So actually, and then after some time, that particular product was taken over by the Big Basket, and
Yes.
once the name of Big Basket was added, it got a good attraction from the customers. And in a, I think, a period of months only, we got a good customers. So I think the last when I was working with them, there we used to get near about 3 to 4 lakhs of order on the daily basis.
Wow.
So there we got that instinct that if you are really solving any problem of the customers, then customers will come and they will definitely use that product. So that was the thing, and I came to the product side, and now into this phase, we can say that.
Got it. Uh, and now with the tablesprint, it's a whole new problem statement that you are solving. The category earlier
Mm.
was probably Indian customers who wanted to order milk, very different kind of user. Now you are solving for businesses, that to very technical businesses who want to build their own mobile apps. How did you know first arrive at this problem statement that this is what we want to solve, and what was the thought process behind?
Okay. Priya, the main reason what we thought we should build something into this segment was, we can say that the phase of the COVID. So during the COVID phase, what was the thing like? I was with Big Basket at that moment.
Mhm.
So what we faced at that time, we need to change the things over the night, and we were not things very uncertain. Where you can do delivery, what kind of delivery you can do, what kind of products you can deliver, everything was very uncertain. So you were not sure what kind of delivery you will do tomorrow morning, and that thing, and the system was not built that way, because no one was aware such kind of things can come. So doing that kind of development was becoming very difficult for us, because sometimes what happens, we were trying to develop some kind of things we have achieved in a week times, but everything was not possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that time we feel that why not we should build something which can be changed in some portion of time. And even though not a kind of developers, a non-technical person can also put some commands and they can develop the things. So from that time we started thinking to build something which will able to solve this kind of problems very easily and with a limited period of time. And right now we can see that even people think that they can get a delivery into 10 minutes. Then we should build a product. Why not? Or we can say that why we can modify any kind of product in at least an hour or 2 hours of time. So that was the mindset, and that was the main reason to build something related to this segment only. And you are correct that this product is not limited to the Indian customers only. We are basically we are targeting throughout the globe only, and obviously the customer sets are very different also in different segments. So this was the main reason for us to create something into this segment.
Perfect. Let's dig deep into the customer base. Who is the customer? Can you define the customer base? Like what industries they're from? What are the designations they would have, and what are their common challenges?
Yeah, so right now we have different segments of customers. Like we have having a few customers from the supply chains, few are from the education sector, and few are from the pharmaceutical sectors. And if we talk about the size of that organization, they vary. Some are like 1,000 people, some are like 10,000 people. So the user base are very different. Some might be lakhs. So that limitation is not there. So if we talk about any segment specific, we can say that tablespoon is not limited to any segment. If you are pretty much clear with your ideas and what you want to achieve, you are able to build that segment. Suppose we can take one of the example of our recent customer. So they were trying to build something into the return flow. So right now return is very difficult segment because there are many applications are available in the market in terms of return also, but they are very difficult in terms of the implementation cost is very high for that products. And though the implementation cost is high, that implementation time is also high. And with us, that is very much simple because you don't need to think about infrastructure. You don't need to think about what kind of UI it will be. You can just put set of commands, the image integrations. Then we have different integrations. Like if you talk Indian specific market, like we are having integrations with the ship rockets and other stuffs where just you can integrate the things easily with your return flow, and then the ship rocket will take care of the things. Then there are we have seamless integrations. Then the backend flow the flow will also happen if suppose that particular product has been picked. So that kind of integrations are also there. If you want to intimate customers, then the WhatsApp integrations and so that kind of integrations are very much simple from the tablespoon point of view. Because when we do a traditional development, though these integrations are done into some different segment of that particular organization also, but they need to do the same thing again for that particular flow also. So that kind of challenges go away because if you are a kind of organization and you have done the integrations of, for example, WhatsApp into the development, then you can reuse that thing again and again. If you just it's kind of you just need to change the template only.
Got it. And I also understand there is a huge role of AI in this whole play. Can you explain what sort of AI models do you use? What does AI exactly do inside your platform? And
Yeah.
what else? Yeah.
So we have that feasibility that we can use multiple kind of models, but the main the perspective what we are thinking is like our AI consultant. So what is do you will just write the commands in a plain English or a natural language, and it will provide you suggestion like this kind of. So means you can do brainstorm also, and if you feel that your brainstorm is going into a correct direction, you ask our consultant to build that things like a worksheet or kind of form or kind of a micro app, and it will build that particular thing as an end product for us. So actually we are using exactly want to build, and we are having our own embeddings also. So with the combination of OpenAI and our predefined embeddings, it helps us to create the things easily.
Okay. And can you give us some of the examples, like what are some of the complex enterprise workflows that you have seen customers build using your platform?
Yeah, we are having, so suppose I talk about, like, we are having one of the client who is into the education sector. So they generally do the classes and everything. So actually they are having some biometrics, and their biometrics, they have done the integrations with our APIs which we are having. So they get the data of that particular student on the daily basis. Then we have our aggregate workflows which do aggregations of that particular students, and provides data to the center manager. And then so this is the first stage. Then it's do more things also, like it's do integrations of with the WhatsApp, and it implement the user parents, if the parent is connected to that student, that this is the attendance of your student. And if someone, some for example, if that particular day any test was there, so the student should not skip that test. So it's reschedule this test of that student to whatever the next available date. So this kind of workflow we have built. So you can put multiple conditions. You can pull data from the third party also. You can send data to third party also, and you can do different kind of communications also. So we have done integrations with the call APIs also. There it can call the parents, and whatever the predefined text has been set for that whatever call, that will flow. So that kind of workflows are very easy to build. Means I want to say that.
Got it. Curious to understand one thing. How does the pricing work? Like, somebody comes to your platform, builds a app, but once the app is ready, then they are not using your platform anymore. The app is already ready. They can deploy it on their enterprise server as well. Uh, how do you ensure that there is a recurring revenue coming from that, or is there any scope of that at all? How does the pricing work?
Okay, so Priyanjan, for our case, it is on our premises. Whatever we are building, development, you can build on our premises only. You can't deploy that thing on your premises. So you need to whatever you are building, you can use on our platforms only, because we have scripted and we have structured everything into that way, and that is not possible to build on any other system. So whenever user will come, they need to stay with us only, and it's not like that way we are restricting user to stay locked with us only. If they feel that system is not that much useful for them, they can export the data and they can go to other system easily. So that kind of feasibility is also we have provided, because if you go with any big system which are available right now, you can easily do the integration of data from your existing system to their system. But if you want to go away from that system, that is very difficult in current scenario. So that kind of restriction we have not put. So it's not like we want any customer to be locked with us. If they feel comfortable, they should use us. If they don't feel comfortable, they can figure out something else solutions. So that's why. So whatever revenue is we will get from the customer is on the monthly basis. And we have different programs also, like you can hire and developer, because in some cases AI will not able to provide the perfect solution. So you can hire and developer on the hourly basis, and you can provide what kind of problem statement you are getting with the system. So he will try to build a solution around that particular problem statement. It can be a UI of creating a form, or it can be creating a workflow, or it can be kind of an integration with your system. So that kind of model is also there. Then we have an partner programs also. So you can, anyone can come and become a partner of us, and they can learn about the systems, and then we do a revenue sharing with our partner. So basically this kind of things we do.
All right. And you mentioned earlier on that it is not just for Indian customers. I think globally anyone can use this platform. So tell me one thing, which all markets, which all geographies do you see a good traction? Because every market has certain dynamics. If you talk about India, Indian people have a tendency to, hire a developer or hire someone to get the job done. Whereas in US and other markets, they have a tendency to use platforms themselves and get things done through a platform rather. rather than a human being. So, which all markets are you, seeing good traction? Can you tell us about that?
Actually, the question, the answer actually you have given only. So we are mostly trying to target US customers only. The main reasons are there. The peoples are very adaptable to the new things, so they like to try new products. And the good thing is that if we so in India we have a lot numbers of developer if we compare with the other segments, but in US the numbers is pretty much properly divided. We can say that they have same number of developers, they have same number of product peoples, they have same number of ops people. So this product is not just for the developers. If you are not developer, you have a good understanding of business also, then also you can build a product. Means you are kind of a product, like a co-founder or kind of a product owner of that particular product. You can also come and you can try that product. And in US, that kind of the peoples are very good in the number. So that's become very easy, and they like to build something by their own also, and they feel good. If so in India it's very difficult, because in India people feel like trying a new product is kind of dependency. But in if you take example of US, they feel good if their problem statement is getting solved by that particular product. They like to try that particular product. So that is very good thing with the other countries.
Got it. And the next question that comes to my mind is, how do you acquire these customers? Like, what's the process of awareness, discovery, and customer acquisition?
So we are doing different kind of social marketings, and we are doing different Google ads and a few. And we as I earlier also mentioned that we have the partner programs also. And our we have a few good numbers of partners right now onboarded on our system. So they partners are also bringing different kinds of customers, because they were into this segment only, where they were providing software and service. So whatever the problems were not solvable into other platforms, so that kind of clients they are bringing to our platforms, and we are able to build something or a solution for that kind of customers. So we do the marketing from our side also, and we have partners who bring customers on board on our system. So these are the two ways generally we focus right now.
All right. Let's speak about AI. I think AI has been a buzzword since last 2 3 years, and
Mm.
especially now AI is reaching to a point where it is replacing coders, developers, and I think with the rollout of ChatGPT 5.0, people can simply go to the ChatGPT and type a prompt, build me this app, and the GPT will do its thing. And then there are things like agents, operators, etc. So how do you see the future with the AI coming in? How will the development, um, app development or platform development happen in next 5 years or so?
Yeah, actually, to be very on a positive side, definitely AI will make things more fascinating, because it will provide you speed. It will provide some edge case scenarios, and it will provide a kind of companion for an developer or for any product person. Like, you are missing this part of thing, you can add this kind of thing. So that kind of suggestions it will definitely provide. But to very frank, it will not like that way, like developers will go away in the futures. So it will help a developer to become a super developer easily in a small period of time. And so right now what we are doing, it's not like a kind of a science fiction right now, like we are saying to the chat GPT or something, and it is providing the things. So it is pretty much feasible in students work. But in future it will be like, it will try to understand your business. It will uh, try to provide something related to your business. It might add some kind of workflows or some kind of suggestions automatically. For example, if you are having some system, and it's kind of an e-commerce system, and if the AI will be able to identify, okay, the drop rates are because of this reason, so should I create a workflow against it? It will provide that kind of suggestion, but it will provide suggestion. It will not directly create this kind of things, because it will require a human intervention. Right
Mm.
now also we have, if we take example of cars also, we have many cars which can drive automatically, but still require a human intervention in that case. Similar in case of AI also, it will be there. It will make things more robust and more fast, but it will not in that way that the developers will go away. That kind of thing will not come. What I feel that.
Understood. And how do you foresee the future of your platform? I think right now the platform is designed beautifully. It does its work. But what all new enhancements are you planning for next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah. So we are focusing on three main things. So the first thing is AI only, definitely. So we have put AI into majorly all the parts of the segment, but we want to make things more easy and beautiful to use. If we talk about the workflow, in workflow we want to put more AIs. So it's kind of you want to create a workflow. For example, you want to create a workflow. Like example, you want to send the email to customers who have not used your application for last 10 days. So it should be like that easy, like create a workflow for me, and the mail should be of this content, and it should be sent to that customers who have not used your application for last 10 days. So we are moving to that segment. This thing we have achieved on the application. So application builds on this command. Now right now we are trying to build this thing on the workflow kind of things. The second thing we are trying to achieve is like the more templates. So we are having a good decent number of templates related to the current business problems. But we want to make it a good decent number so that people can come and they can, because sometimes it's become difficult for user also to identify what things he will require to run this business, or that kind of problem statement. So if we are ready with that templates and that workflows, then that will be really helpful for the customers to start the system. Means they can easily adapt the system with the help of this thing. And then the third thing is how simple we can make the things more. Right now it is very simple also, and I'm not saying it's very difficult, but there are few scenarios where a user feel that can be made more simple. So we are trying to make system so simple that it's just commands. You will get the UI ready. You don't need to think on infra and something, and things will get ready with the simple commands only.
Mhm.
So the simplicity, AI, and the templates. These three things we are right now focusing more on that side.
All right. And speaking of simplicity, I think any platform comes with certain level of complexity. It takes some learning curve to understand that platform. How are you making it easy and convenient for your users to understand your platform and build whatever they want to build? What are the education or learning materials, or there are some annotations inside the platform which will help you, navigate through the platform? What are those things that you have implemented in your platform?
Yeah, so that is very nice question actually. So the first thing for this, so we right now we are very customer centric. So we whatever different kinds of customers who have onboarded and who are using the things at different levels. So we are very much in touch with that customers and trying to take the feedback from them, and we are doing the changes according to that also. Then how we are making things easy to learn for the new customers, or their developers, or we can say that the end users. So we are having a different video materials. We are having our help websites where we try to post something new every week, and that set of document is available for every developer easily. And then we have embedded these things into our application also. When suppose you have building suppose kind of workflow, so the workflow videos and that annotations are easily available at that point only. And then we provide the certificate also, which is specific to tablespoon only. So it is a kind of a 12 hours of learning of tablespoon, where you can come and you can learn about the tablespoon, and after learning of that particular course, you can go for a certification, and then you will be a certified tablespoon developer. So this kind of programs, different programs we are running to make people aware about tablespoon, so they can do the things by their own only.
Got it. And here is my final question. As an entrepreneur, what have you understood about entrepreneurship? Like, who can be an entrepreneur? What is the process behind doing an entrepreneurship, and what to expect? Like, is entrepreneurship a great journey or very hardworking journey, or it's good for making money? How do you define that?
Uh, so definitely, entrepreneurship is very good, and it's kind of a sweet thing, but you need to be a bit painful also because you need to do a hard work. And it's for me, it's not kind of making a money, but it's kind of a joy and feel that I get from building the products. So that I feel, and that is the reason I like it, and I think. That is the very big reason I want to do and build something around it.
Understood. Well, on this note, we will close the session. Thanks for joining us, Chirag. It was a pleasure to have you on our platform. Plus, we learned a lot of things about no-code platforms and AI and development of apps. Thanks for educating us, and I would say my best wishes for Tablesprint.
Yeah, thank you, Priyanjan. Thank you.